And we're back.
Hello, hello, hello.
I thought I'd throw everybody for a loop there. All right, guys. Well, yeah, it's a little bit after 8, and we're just going to stay on for a short time tonight. And what I'd really like to do, in all honesty, is find out from you guys what kind of questions you guys have. That would probably be like the easiest thing to do. So as we're kind of saying hi to everybody quickly, just put in the chat something that you need to learn about, you need to know about, something we can kind of share my screen and show you if there's something that you're not sure about. I know there's some of you that are brand spanking new and don't know a lot about anything, but let us know if there's something specific that you guys want to see or learn. We'll share my screen and I'll kind of show you guys what the deal is. All right, sorry, I was kind of blabbering there so I could pull up my chat. What's up, Donna? Are you falling asleep on me already?
I know, I'm tired. I got sleepy eyes.
Yes, Robin called you out on that.
I know. I know. It's like written all over my face when I'm tired. I had a busy yesterday and a busy today. So
me too.
I am looking forward to just
Penny Day.
Crawling into bed. Hi, Penny Day. Good to see you.
Hi, honey. Good to see you.
International shipping she wants to know about.
Penny, great question, because somebody else asked me about that. Rachel. I think Rachel had asked me that too, and I said that's a great topic that we can talk about. I don't know if Rachel's here. I haven't seen her yet, but I see Casual Flippers here. I see Douglas is here. Hey, Storage Scavenger. What's going on, James?
Hello, James. Good evening.
Hey, Leon. Hi, honey.
Hello, Leon.
And Shell.
Hi, Shell.
And Leslie Weil. How are you?
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Junebug. Thank you. Secret Agent. What's up? James is here to make sure we're telling people the right thing.
He's so smart.
he's here to critique us.
James is like your man when it comes to listing.
What's up, Sergeant Spork? Hey, Patties.
Patrick.
Pammy.
Hi, Pammy.
Hey, Joyce. Ooh, Saxton, what are you doing? What are you doing, Saxton? You behaving yourself, girl.
Penny says, I have 138 listings, but a long way to go. That's awesome, Penny.
Hey, Penny, that's great, though. Hey, Sandy.
So I have a question while you're saying hello to everybody.
Sure.
I'm curious. You guys write in the chat how long you've been selling on eBay. Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
You can put like 1M for 1 month or 1Y for 1 year, or, so on and so forth. Let us know. You've been selling for months? Have you been selling for years?
Penny, that's nothing to sneeze about, honey. That's great.
Yeah, that's great. That's more than I have, Penny.
Hey, Donna.
Flippin' Frozen's in the house.
Oh, Jenny, that's great for one day. That's awesome.
That's awesome, Jenny. Good job. Leslie says 2 years. Jenny says 6 years. Jane says 1 year and 2 months. Flippin' Frozen since 1998. Nancy P says 1 week. Shelly says 0 years. She doesn't sell. Tony says months. I learned a trick last month. As soon as I sell something on eBay, I send photos of the item and package in a message to the buyer. I haven't had any problems since selling 2 years. Awesome. Farmer with
hey,
the
Farmer. Thank you, honey.
Super sticker. Hello, Farmer. I hope you're home. Hey, Tony. Hi, honey.
Hey, Ken.
23 years almost. Wow, Pat D's. Just Me says 1 year and 7 months. Since 1999, on and off, but most part-time as a business in the last 2 years. Also run another business.
Yeah, that was me too, James, for the most part. Hey, Heidi.
Ken Treasure Find Texas, welcome since 1999.
Oh, so we got a lot of pros in the chat. Awesome.
Heidi says 2002 on and off. And Shelley says, I just like to buy.
I just like to buy, which is fine too. And a little trick too, because if you ever decide that at some point you are going to list on eBay, you should start buying stuff on eBay so you can start creating a little bit of a feedback. Once you start listing and getting that feedback, you can always create another channel just to buy from. Some people do that. They have like a buy eBay and a sell eBay. But in the beginning, just for the feedback, you should have one account. And then once you build up that account, then you can always create a second one. Because some people even source on eBay, believe it or not.
Casual Flipper, 10 years. And Secret Agent sends you a $5.
Thank you, Secret Agent. Thank you. Thank you, honey.
Hi, Jackie Smith. Welcome. Casual Flipper says 10 years.
Hi, Denise. Try this again. Hello, everyone. Hi, Denise.
I said hi to Denise. I don't know if she heard me.
Hey, Jackie. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to pull up, and I don't know if I put it in this description below, but I think both my stores are in the description below. Let me pull up eBay here for a second.
Leon says, Donna, I never sold or buy on eBay.
Oh, this is actually perfect because I've just got offers. I just had sales. Let's show you guys something about these things that go on too with eBay when you have an eBay store. And we did talk about that a little bit last time about, is it better to have a store or not have a store? Probably for starting out, I think we all agreed that in the beginning, because they restrict you so much in the beginning, that you're probably just better off taking their free 50 items and
Sergeant Spurk, all you have to do is just create another email address.
Email address.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Just create another email address and set up another account.
That's all. Because I actually, at one point, we were using my son's 50 free listings as well. Which, see now, like here, respond to offer. So somebody sent me an offer, which you can, usually if you have it at something like, I don't even know how this one. Oh, you know what I find, just so you guys know, and Donna, I don't know if you know this. See where it says declined expired offers? Mm-hmm. I found out that, when you send offers to watchers, I didn't realize it, but it's actually, if they don't take, like when you send it, it's considered a declined offer. So like, it's not that I have a best offer on the listing, it's that I sent offers to buyers and they just never accepted it. Because I was like, I don't remember this person ever sending me, I would have taken $37.99 on something that was $39.99. But a lot of times in the beginning, I don't like to go too low in the thing. But I'm going to accept this. This person offered $32 for this. And she's also asking, I'm looking to buy this one and the berry. Will you bundle on the shipping? If so, I'll pay the full price of both. Thank you. Huh. See, now I'm glad I didn't put accept offer, because she's looking to buy this one and the berry and asking me to bundle on the shipping. If so, she'll pay full price on both. Well, you know what? I got to figure out now how is the best way to respond to this. I'll probably ask her to send me an email, and then I'll respond to the email. And let's just see. Let me just go here. So eBay, when you have you have 3 open offers actually, and I just started adding offers again to best offers to my listings. When you have a listing, one of the things that you want to look at.
T, take the banner down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me just read Tony's question a second and answer it before you go into that. Tony asks, I have a question. When it asks how it's being shipped, how do you put pirate ship? That option is not there. It's not there. Pirate ship is for bulk shipping. So you just want to put, just if it's a priority or if it's first class, just choose your weight and your priority, or first class. When the item sells, if you choose to ship it pirate ship, all you need to do is click on ship item, create label, ship item. I think it's a ship item. And the drop down will come up. Click on it. The customer's address will come up. You want to copy the name and bring it over, open up another window with your pirate ship and put the person's name in your pirate ship, and the address, copy it, put it in pirate ship, the town, the state, the zip code, check the difference between pirate ship and priority, if that's what it's going, if it's going priority. If you find that you're going to save money on pirate ship, buy your label, and then it's going to create a label. Then what you want to do is you want to go back to the right-hand tab. Probably, maybe we can show them. I'm like pointing to it. Like you want to go over to your right-hand tab and go back to your sold items. And there's going to be, can you, do you have something that you can show them? You want to copy the tracking number.
You mean for the pirate ship?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. You want to copy the tracking number in your pirate ship, and you want to go back to your eBay. It sounds kind of complicated, but maybe
I don't have to do that. The tracking number uploads right to my eBay from pirate ship.
Oh, I don't have mine linked.
Oh, see, mine's linked.
Yes, I don't have mine linked.
Let me just answer while I'm here right now. I just want to answer James Cisco, because James says that if you're on managed payments, you have to buy both and then combine your shipping and do a partial refund. No, I thought that too, but it's probably because when you go on managed payments, they automatically check the box, or you have it checked. Make buyer pay immediately for buy it now. As long as you don't have that box checked, they can put stuff in their cart and request an invoice.
Yeah, see, James Scavenger says pirate ship will import all that for you, Donna. Just link your pirate ship to your eBay account. Now that I think of it, my old account that I closed, I had it linked, but this account I haven't linked it, and I forgot that you can link it. So yeah, you're all right. What I do is I just import the tracking number and just put it in.
Right. So now let me just stop sharing this and let me start sharing and go to my pirate ship share. Right. So here's my pirate ship. So if I want to import from eBay, I just click on eBay import. It will automatically put in here anything that that's ready to be shipped from eBay. And it automatically will add tracking.
Yeah.
It will do all of that. So you just have to make sure that in the settings that you have your eBay store link. That's the biggest thing with it. So, you just, whichever one you're looking for, you would just come in here and you would just click on, get rates. And then
I completely forgot that you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to automatically create a label and do the,
where's the customer's address?
Right up here at the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, mine looks different. My address is, maybe
my address is here.
Oh, you know why? Because yours is linked. Mine isn't. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Right. So, yeah, I think it's pretty easy linking it, because I think you definitely have then the ability. You don't have to, you always seem like you do that second step with tracking numbers.
I do.
And this way it uploads.
I have to link the account. I'll do it tomorrow. I completely forgot to link it.
Right. And the great thing with eBay now is they've added a third, they've added that third UPS now for shipping, so that you can actually pick one of the three. Thank you, James. James is a big help. Oh, and yeah. And all my listings immediately pay. That's why. So if you have, I made that mistake and I don't do it anymore. I had all my listings that if they bought it now, there's a button that, in fact, I'll show everybody that because some people don't care. They want to do it that way. So if you have, let me just go into here and let me go back to here and go here. So if you come into your listings here, right? And let's say I'll just pick these London jeans, right? We'll just click on here. So if I want to revise my item,
I haven't, Mama G. I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I apologize. I will, though. I will tomorrow morning when I sit down at the computer. Thank you.
So there's a couple of things. Because I use Sellhound too for a lot of this stuff, I keep forgetting that I have to change the store category because I do it, and I have a lot of categories in my store because of all the books I used to have at some point. I really need to go in here and change all this. But these are ladies' jeans. You know, I've gone from, you know, tons and tons of listings to very little. Also, you'll see a lot of times when you come into your listing, they want you to make sure you put as much as possible in your description, and this is like they're cracking down on a lot of this stuff now. So you want to make sure that if all of this is correct, I don't know, these aren't really leggings. I'm not going to add leggings there, but I'm going to update it to the women's department. The theme is not London. I don't like those theme things they pick are stupid too. They are straight leg and they are denim, and I'm not going to even fill the other two out in there. But in this section here where you price your item, I just added best offer to all my stuff recently. I play with it. Sometimes I put it on, sometimes I don't, but I did put it on. And then right here, require immediate payment with buy it now. And I thought I was being smart and I checked it all on all of them. Or Managed Payments did it. I'm not really don't even remember. But if you do that, then you cannot combine shipping and do an invoice. So if you want to combine shipping, you're going to have to either go back into the listing and uncheck what they want to combine and then have them add it to their cart. Or to James' point, which I've done in the past, is have them buy both and then provide them a refund. But some people are nervous about that. Like some people will say, oh, I don't want to buy both and pay shipping on both and then you refund me. Like some people aren't cool with that. And I don't blame them, you know.
James says, check all your listings. They have added a bunch of new required item specifics, which is exactly what T is talking about. And he said, or else your listings will get buried to the bottom.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days too. I haven't been listing a lot. I've been actually working on my listings, adding those item specifics.
Hi, Jennifer Hayes. Welcome.
Hey, Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. And Miss Martha just came in. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, there are sometimes, James. But
all right,
you know what?
Good night.
Sometimes I just open that case after 2 or 3 days and just let eBay handle it. I won a case yesterday too, by the way. I was shocked.
On what?
On a pair of sneakers that she said she never got. Well, guess what? She got them because they were left at her door and eBay verified it and closed the case.
Oh, thank goodness.
So like, here's an example of somebody talked about international shipping or asked the question. Penny Day, I know you wanted to know, and I don't know if Rachel ever wandered in, but here's the international shipping section. And this is another thing that I have to go through my store and work on because some of my stuff, when it went through Pirate Ship, didn't get international shipping on it. So I have to check this. And this is a perfect example right here. So I usually with international shipping, I do calculated and then I ship worldwide. That's me. You guys don't have to. I personally ship myself out to the customer worldwide. And unless it's over 4 pounds, it goes first class international. So this first one. And then if you want to add a handling cost, you can. You can also share it to other international sites, like if you wanted to do it on a CA, which is Canada, or UK for United Kingdom. I don't want to pay the extra fee, so I don't do that. And then you always have to obviously have the custom weight. So this is going to be 1 to 2 pounds on this. I don't put the dimensions in something like this. It's not really required. And it's going to go in like something like a regular poly mailer. So it should be fine. Now, this is if you want to do it and mail it yourself to anywhere in the country. There are other ways you can do it. One of the ways is you can do no international shipping. And then the other way is you can choose custom locations, or some people just prefer, even when they're starting out, just to do Canada. Let's see how it goes. If that works out, I'll add other locations. So if you hit this drop down, you can choose where you want to send to. And then I'm trying to remember, because I haven't done it. I forgot how to add the, Donna, do you remember how to add the global shipping?
I
thought it was right here where I could pick global, but it's obviously not.
What about in the drop down?
You mean here?
No. Where it says calculated, right there.
Yeah.
Drop.
No,
click
flat
arrow to the right of the box. In that box, there's a little, click on that.
That's what comes down.
Okay. So let's see. Click down. It's really hard to see it. Click down.
I don't know if it's even in this box. It's not. No.
Scroll down.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not here. There's somewhere that you put it on, and I might be outside of here.
See, when I do my listings and I do them all on the phone, I have an automatic. It's just automatic.
Right. Yeah. See, mine, because I've always done just worldwide and mailed it myself. Mine is like defaulted to that. I'll go to my other store. The other one, I think we have the global shipping on. I just forget where you can change it. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's in your business policies, Donna said.
Oh, okay.
And Secret Agent wants to know what pirate ship is. That's going to be a whole other show. Pirate ship, look it up. Secret Agent, look it up, and set yourself up an account. Go to pirate ship and read all of the information about the requirements for pirate ship. And then we can do a screen share maybe the next time and teach you guys how to use pirate ship.
All right, so here's the business policies on the left-hand side. And start using, see, I don't use any of this. My husband uses all this stuff with the clothes, has all kinds of rules and stuff. And yeah, see, there are a bunch here, but I don't even know what I use anymore. I probably should clean this up. But yeah,
it's really important to clean up your business policies, you guys, because you do end up getting a lot of, like, you have a ton of policies. You really honestly should only have about 4 or 5, maybe 6 policies at the most.
I know, and I'm going to tell you why I think I have a lot is because when you sell on Sellhounds, the people have access to create business policies on your behalf.
Yeah.
And they create them based on if it's $5.95 shipping, if it's $7.95 shipping, if it's global shipping, if it's worldwide shipping, if there's no international shipping. So I noticed on my husband's, I'm like, what the heck? Why is, and that was how I found out about he had all of these listings that said pay immediately. And I'm like, do I have that? And that's when I went to look and it said pay immediately.
Flipping It Good says they got a scam on a $350 Nike shoes. How'd that happen? Flipping It Good. How did you get scammed? Let us know in the chat how that happened. Yeah, you definitely want to go into your business policies like once a month and just clean them up. You should only have priority, first class, ground if you do perfume. Geez, you know, that's really about it. Like 3 major ones.
Right.
And then if you do Federal Express, if you do UPS, those can also be business policies. So honestly, like, you really shouldn't have more than 5 policies in your, and they say that when you have too many policies, it does bog down your eBay account. But I don't know what how much truth there is to that, if it actually does happen. I mean, there's a lot of hearsay. Like, I don't know what's true or what's not true. But I do want to tell you what I started doing today when I was listing on eBay that I've never done. I'm not going to say never. I've done it only on, media mail. Yep. Media.
Yes, media. Yes.
Yep. Yes. Media. Yep. I forgot that one. So, whenever I sell anything that's really big, I always do local pickup only. So today when I was listing, I had a couple of big items. Like I did list some really big Star Wars, like, spaceship things, which are going to be really expensive to ship out. So I did choose local pickup only on those. And then I thought about it and I'm like, why don't I, hey Jill, welcome.
Hi, Jill.
Why don't I do local pickup only on everything? So if you're not afraid to do local pickup only, meaning people are going to know, I don't know if it shows your address. See, I'm not afraid of showing my address because I live in a gated community, or if it just shows Palm Beach Gardens.
No,
Florida.
for me, it'll probably just show Massapequa Park, New York. It's not going to give my physical address.
You can make arrangements with the person to meet you at the post office or at the police department or wherever you feel like you're safe. But selecting that local pickup only will open you up to a whole new world of buyers, because there are a lot of buyers that go on eBay and they want to do only local pickup only. They'll go in and search for an item and they'll select the box local pickup only because they actually want to go and pick up the item. They want to go and see the item. So that opens you up. I mean, it may not be worth it for some items like jeans or coats or, whatever, but some of your kind of more expensive items, yeah, like a $350 pair of sneakers, I would have done local pickup only on those. I would have selected that box. I mean, if you're listing a $300 pair of sunglasses or a $300 pair of sneakers, absolutely do local pickup only.
And I think what I'm going to say about that too is, I mean, and I'm going to knock on wood as I say it, okay? I've never been scammed on eBay. Never, ever, ever. Again, I'm knocking on wood again. But there's a couple of things that I think that you probably should be aware of. As a new seller, do not sell $350 sneakers right out of the gate, because they're going to know you're a new seller. They're going to know that you don't know what you're doing, that you're not going to be able to prove that wasn't the pair of sneakers or whatever, or when they mail you back the box of rocks, which has happened. I've heard these stories. I've heard them, and thank God, never happened to me.
Well, it happened to me once with a pair of sunglasses, and we talked about it.
Yeah.
I sold a designer pair of sunglasses, and they said they weren't happy with them, and they sent me back a pair of knockoffs. Wrong person to be sending knockoffs to. I knew right away as soon as I opened up the box and took them out that they were knockoffs. They were good knockoffs, but they were knockoffs. And okay. I knew it. I knew it for sure.
Oh, so Brandon says, buyer purchased the shoes, once received them, filed a false item not as described, not authentic, ships back, but I never received them. Return expired and eBay released the funds today.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Welcome in, Michael Whalen. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Michael. Still waiting for eBay for Business on Facebook to answer my question. This is the other thing I do, because I've done it before with electronics. I'm sure I've told everybody the VCR DVD recorder story, right? Brand new in the box. But I'll take a picture of everything, even as I'm shipping it out. Make sure the serial number's pictured, make sure, things like that. Same thing with the sneakers, right? You remember the famous pair of sneakers I sold 3 or 4 times? I was so scared every time they came back.
Or your aunt's suit.
I thought for sure, oh my God, they're sending me back, the wrong sneakers. But they were always the right sneakers that came back. They truly didn't fit whatever. They were $300 sneakers. And I took pictures of everything as they left. My husband's holding the camera as even I'm unwrapping them when they came back from the customer, showing the label, showing everything. Now, I don't know that would have even worked for me. And thank God I never had to know if it did. Oh, eBay released the funds to the buyer. Oh.
Oh, you're kidding.
Shoot.
And it said it was shipped. It was marked shipped. Is that what he said in his
What he was trying to say was it was shown that the buyer returned the sneakers, but he never got them back. See, that's what happened to me on a pair of sneakers that went to a customer. They said they never received them, but the tracking shows it was delivered at the front door. Now, I don't know. Does your tracking show you got the sneakers?
No, it says ships. It says ships back, but I have never received them. Return expired, and eBay released the funds today. So if he never shipped them back, and the post office doesn't have them marked that they were returned to you, why would they release the funds to
I don't know. We had a similar problem with something, and they waited till day like 29 to actually generate the label to return the sneakers. And I don't think they still shipped them out right away. Long story short, because on day 30, I didn't refund the buyer. eBay refunded the buyer because they had opened up a case that they didn't fit to, but it was a regular return or something. But it was like, are you kidding me that you give them back?
It shows shipped and it was scanned but not delivered. I would fight that.
I would fight that in the heart.
I would fight that tooth and nail. That is not right. Is it too dark if I shut this off? Let me see.
You're not showing items. No, it's fine.
So much better on my eyes.
It shows shipped. It was scanned but not delivered. You know what? I would definitely, Brent, I would definitely have a case with that for sure. For sure.
Yeah. What happens when the item is stolen? They go based on what the post office says.
Yeah.
If the post office says something is delivered, then you have no recourse whatsoever. But if the post office and it's stolen, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, James says he would escalate that. See, that's what happened with the sneakers. And you know what? To be honest with you, this lady with the sneakers, and they weren't expensive sneakers. They were like $20-something pair of sneakers, these little Keds or something. She was freaking out that she didn't get her sneakers. Literally, we mailed them on the 6th. The tracking shows it was delivered on the 8th. She opened up a case. I told her, I said, they showed delivered. I said, there's nothing more I can do. So she opened up a case. eBay told me to upload the tracking. The tracking was there, but I did it again. I sent it to eBay, and they closed the case in my favor. You know what? I told her she'd have to fill out a police report. I don't even think the post office is responsible at that point. Like, it's not even like we can put in a claim with the post office that it wasn't received. It's only if it's lost can you fill out a claim with the post office. So she had no recourse.
You have to write in the message, unfortunately, to some people. It just doesn't even reach their heads. You literally have to write, please check with your neighbors. Please check with your family members. Please see if the postman has left it by your back door. Because some people, they don't think that. Like, I've written that in messages, and people have written me back, and yes, my neighbor had it, or yes, my kids brought it in. I mean, just recently, one of my auction items that I sold, it was a big ball of stuffed animals. One of our customers, one of our regulars, she said, I paid for it 3 weeks ago and I never received it. So I looked up the tracking and it said delivered. And I said, well, it shows delivered. And she said, and she texted me back or emailed me back and said, well, I never received it. She said, let me check with the post, with my post lady and see if she remembers, this package. She may not forget it because it's a big black ball. And sure enough, I told you this story. Her mail lady put it in. So she lives in an apartment complex, and they have big lockers, and then they have the small individual mailboxes that they put the key in when they put something in the big locker. And the mail lady put it in the big locker, but she put the key in a vacant apartment mailbox by accident. So thank goodness she asked her mail lady if she remembers delivering a big black ball. And the mail lady says, yeah, I do actually. I put it in this locker right here. And then the mail lady remembered she put the key in the wrong locker. So I mean, stuff happens, you know.
Right.
Stuff happens. I mean, you have to like really say to the customer, you have to tell them, kind of think outside the box, talk to your mail lady, check with your neighbors, go check the back door. I've had people write back to me on eBay, oh my goodness, yes, I found it on the back porch.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to yeah, James, mail lady didn't forget my kilos. Don't be afraid to, you know, make suggestions to your customer if they're saying that they haven't received a package and the tracking says that it's delivered. Help them out. Give them some suggestions as to where to look.
Hey, Cat's Alluring Treasure. Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
So Michael Whalen says videos can be altered so they don't help. So that's a waste of my time. Is that what you're telling me?
What's that?
Michael's saying that videos can be altered so they don't help you. So in other words, if I videotaped, you know, unboxing, you know, something a customer sent back, that wouldn't help me if it was a box of rocks or something.
Especially if you live in an apartment complex, we get deliveries to the foyer, not the apartment. So we have to go and find if they actually delivered it. Yeah, Michael, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. And not everybody wants to, you know, spend the money on a post office box either. You know, I'm very lucky. I've never ever had any problems. I've been, knock on wood, my new mail lady, she's phenomenal. She's great. My old mail guy, he was great. Oh my gosh, he was so great. You know, with the amount of Ricky's home from Costco. He did the big shopping tonight. You know what the big shopping means? Like we were out of everything. So once a month we do what's called the big shopping. And we have to buy everything.
Yeah, James, mine too, but he decided to buy himself one more year. So I'm so grateful. So I have
James,
here.
Mine just retired, and the girl that took his route is awesome. Let me tell you something. Her first week on the job, I gave her a card and I said, welcome. It was so nice to meet you yesterday. Looking forward to working with you, with a $20 bill. And then 3 weeks later, I gave her another $10 bill. So she's been with me now for like maybe 3 months, and like right out of the gate. I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do, but we tip our pizza guy. We tip people, you guys. We tip people every single day. Like, I know some people wait until like Christmas time to tip the mailman. I tip my mailman all the time. But I have a lot of packages.
Right.
I have from 30 to 50 packages a day go out of this house. I mean, they literally have to send the empty truck and pull up into my driveway.
Oh, yeah, that's why my mailman doesn't come. He used to come, like, if he brought the mail, he'd do the round of the block and then come with the truck. And he said, I'm coming when I'm done at the end of the day, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Michael says, yeah, videos don't help, but if you get a box of rocks, they weight might actually help you because they probably didn't match up to the original. So that's a good point too. If they try to send you back something that's not, I mean, in your case with the glasses, it's probably the same weight. Yeah. And then Jill writes, Amazon delivered some items, and instead of leaving them on my front porch, they put them inside of a wicker trunk that I kept my hose in. It was a very strange place to put the packages. Yeah, I wonder why they even thought about that,
well,
Jill.
Maybe they thought it was, a lot of people use those kind of big trunks for their mail. And I know Invisible Bidder saying, shh, don't announce it. I know you're not supposed to give your mail person cash. I know that, but I just do it anyways. I do it anyways. I think everybody deserves a little tip or a little,
right. Hi, Christine Rose. Our mailman keeps changing. Yeah, some people are not fortunate enough to have the same one, you know, but Be careful about tipping. It's not legal. It's against their rules. Yeah. Invisible bidder. Shh. Don't announce it. Yeah.
I just put it in a card. It's fine. She deserves it, man. She deserves. It's so hot down here, and to load that
How
truck.
you doing? I think it's Amber. Hi, Amber.
I always go out and help her load the truck. Always,
Hey,
because it's a lot. Their trucks are not air conditioned. I mean, these people are working out in the heat, and no.
You can give them gifts under 25, but it's not supposed to be cash. Okay.
Oh,
hey,
see,
girl.
She tips her. Yeah, she tips her trash man once a week. That's so sweet. I tip my trash man too. Not anymore, but I used to, because now
I'm not going to tip them now since they left me that nasty note in my mailbox last week.
Yeah, I used to tip them when we would have a little bit of extra trash out, but now the rules have changed. We can only put out as much trash as 2 containers will hold. Anything else needs to be brought to the dump. I don't tip them anymore. I mean, when I had, some extra stuff out there, then I would, because we have 4 of those barrels, and you were allowed to have as many barrels as you wanted as long as the stuff was in the barrels. Now they're only allowing us to have 2 barrels. So I don't tip the trash people anymore.
I'm not saying don't do it, just don't announce it. Yeah, got it.
Oh, no one's going to know. All right.
Yeah, I got a nasty no casual flipper after the garage sale because we put too much waste out to the curb. It's not supposed to be any more than 10 items greater than 20 pounds, no more than 20 pounds each. And like we put a table out, and we put, oh God, I put a big TV out and something else. And it was like you can't put more than 3 big items out in one garbage trash pickup either. So. Where do you put a tip for your trash man? I'm never awake for them.
Yeah.
I'm usually up, so
no.
In fact, it depends. One week they'll come at 6:30. The next week sometimes they don't show up till 9. So
tape it onto the barrel. Get like a hot pink envelope or something, and write on it, to my neighborhood trash men. And tape it onto your trash barrel. They'll see it if it's really, really bright.
Right.
They'll see it for sure.
Oh, so we kind of got away from our topic. I apologize.
But we only have like 9 minutes left.
Yeah. So guys, do me a favor, just put in the chat like what we did go over a little bit of the international selling. We talked about the business policies a little bit, and we can revisit these things, and we can go a little further in depth as we move along. I know we're going to show. I'm definitely going to, show you guys pirate ships, since that's a big topic too. How you do pirate ships. So we could do that one week. We talked about doing List Perfectly and Sell Hounds. Now the problem with Sell Hound is it's only an app on your phone. So that's going to be a little difficult to kind of honestly show you exactly how, but I can walk you guys through one listing on Sell Hounds. And List Perfectly, I didn't want to show that tonight. I know originally we had talked that maybe I'd show it tonight, but I'm having a glitch with my List Perfectly really bad that I have to call them tomorrow, because for whatever reason, it's just spinning and spinning and it's not loading. Sell Hound is great, but really expensive. So I'm doing $400 for $750. So I'm at the cheapest I can possibly get listings right now, which still is $1.88 per listing. But we're pretty choosy about what we do.
$750.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you get 400 listings. But it does save time. It used to be $1. It used to be $1.44 was the cheapest one that they had. And then they got busy and they had to hire more people, and they realized their service was more valuable. And if you're somebody big, like I got Brian, Mr. Buys a Lot, into using Sell Hounds, and because he did do a big clothing thing. So we actually got them on the phone while I was there, and he got a great deal because, he committed to like 2,000 listings. So they cut him a little bit. Uninstall it and update the version. That should fix it, T. Okay, good. Thanks, Courtney. Yeah, I don't know why it's just giving me such a problem the last 2 days. So I've got to figure that out. But
let me answer Nance P.
Sure.
If I'm shipping United States Postal Service first class, what do I use to ship a blouse? All my flats, I say priority. So you can buy either padded or just regular poly mailers. You can get them at the dollar store. They're pretty expensive at the dollar store. You should buy them in bulk. You can actually get them with your eBay coupon if you have a store. But Nance, don't sweat it. You can also, if you have a trash bag, like you can think outside of the box. Like you can take that shirt, wrap it in some nice tissue, put it in a Ziploc bag, seal the bag, take the bag, lay down a garbage bag and just wrap it like a Christmas present in a garbage bag, and then just put a few pieces of tape and you're done. I mean, it's just like having a poly mailer, but you should order yourself some poly mailers. Anything that's under, anything that's going first class should go in a poly mailer.
So James is saying the Boxery on eBay has great prices on shipping supplies. Another one that I use, I can't remember, the name just completely, Thareeb. It's like Thareeb, Threeb, I think is their name. Also Amazon. Yeah, just search on for poly mailers. That's all you need. Just buy them in bulk. James, I get it that you wish you could buy them. You can buy them one at a time. There is an option to buy those sell hound listings, but they're too expensive to buy them one at a time. I buy the $750 one because it is the cheapest one. And believe me, if I don't list 400 items in a month, I just cancel the subscription. And when I'm ready to do it, and then it saves me, I still don't lose any of those 400 things. You don't have to do 400 in a month. I could do 400 in a year. My husband's been probably up to 275 a month. His store is accelerating so much more than mine these days because he's listing and picturing and doing. He does the whole sell hound thing on his store.
Michael Whalen says, I love the way T ships things so professional. Thanks for that.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
She always gets compliments on her shipping.
Thank you.
But I do have to say that she doesn't do the shipping. Her husband does.
Well, sometimes I do.
Well, you're always saying your husband ships.
I know. Once in a while I do, though.
So she's taking the credit for her husband's good work. That's the truth.
Well, I taught him. I taught him well.
She taught him. She taught him. Maybe you should do a video on shipping.
He's really good. He is good. Limited edition Wedgwood plates sell well on eBay. Yeah, I know there was a question, Junebug. I didn't mean to ignore your question before I saw it. She asked, what platforms do you decide to sell specific things on? So we'll get into the different platforms they are. I feel like, when you're starting out and when you just want to start listing, eBay is the place to start. Although I notice a lot of people now are starting right off in Poshmark. And I love Poshmark, and I cross-post to Poshmark, but I've been lax. There's not enough hours in the day. I've been sharing my closet. I haven't been cross-posting over on Posh. It's just like, you get so involved and so busy. That's right,
James,
Michael.
Wow, James is on 5 platforms now.
Yeah. So like Grailed, if you sell high-end men's clothes, I know Grailed's a good place. I've never listed on Grailed. But I'm sure, James, you probably are, because I know you're a clothes lister as well. And I do Poshmark, Mercari, and I say Etsy, but I know I'm signed up for Etsy. I don't even know if I have stuff on Etsy. I don't even know anymore. Mostly it was just cross-posting on Poshmark and Mercari. That's basically what I was doing. And I was going to get into some Etsy stuff, but that's great, 5 platforms.
I would like a session on how to load items using a barcode scanner. You can go back and watch one of my videos. I did them right from my phone. And I'll probably do more when I have time, but anything that has a barcode, it's so easy to just, list right from your phone and just scan it in and it finds it. And yeah.
That's
Very, very
a
easy.
great one, Sergeant Spork. On the text and the photos, yes, for sure. The text, they always say not to capitalize. Just you could capitalize the first letter of every word, but they say not to put it in all caps. The listings,
No symbols, no dashes,
symbols,
no
right?
periods,
No
commas,
dashes,
nothing, no symbols,
right?
no nothing. Just straight up capitalize the first word, and then that's it. Is
Right,
what they say. Whoever they are, I don't
right.
know. It could be another one of those urban tales. I don't know if it really does affect it, because when I go into sold items, I see plenty of sold items with commas and dashes and periods,
Me
and
too.
even palm trees and cars and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if there's any truth to that.
And the same thing with the pictures. You and I don't agree on the pictures. You say do all 12. I don't do all 12. I don't do all 12.
I do all 12. And
I used to, but I don't anymore.
And I don't put any description in. And you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't write a description. I use a generic description for all my listings. That's even if I put it in. Sometimes I even forget to put it in. Just thank you so much for stopping by my store. We strive for positive review. Let us know if you have any questions, and that's it. Boom, I'm done.
Right.
All of my pictures have all my measurements in them. Oh, and I write that in the description. Please check the pictures for measurements.
James says eBay is slow for you again. eBay's starting to pick up for me. I had a good weekend. I had a decent weekend, considering. Yeah, me too, Courtney. About 6 to 8 photos at the most. I don't do 12 anymore, unless it's something that absolutely I can get 12 photos off of. But it's very rare.
Yeah,
even when I was doing books, I was, the cover, the binder, the back, the front, the copyright page, the edition page, then what else do you make a photo of? Like, unless it's a picture book where I would if it was a landscape book or something where I took a couple of inside photos, you can't
I would
always
take a picture of the book open. I would take a picture of the pages while it was closed. I'd take a picture of the binding, the front, the copyright. I mean, just all different.
Yeah. No, I know. I get it.
And then sometimes what I'll do for my last picture, I'll put whatever my first picture is, if it's just the front,
Yeah, I've done that too.
And one of the things that I also covered when I was doing my little listing thing that I did last week was, you guys always think outside of the box when you're taking your pictures. Like, I was finding, for example, if you have, say like, a marker, and there's 10 listings of just the marker, do something different and just maybe take a picture of a close-up of the name of the marker, and then the second picture would be the whole marker, so that your listing shows up differently than all the other ones. Like I was listing, I think, a Barbie, and all of the people had the picture of the Barbie box.
Right, and you just did the face.
And I took a close-up of the face of the Barbie doll. And then the second picture was the whole box.
Right.
So, get creative with your pictures too. If everybody's pictures looks the same, why are they going to click on yours? Like, you need to think of something different. So like, if you're doing a book, don't take a picture of just the front of the book. Bring your camera down a little bit and take a picture of like the angle of the book, so your book looks a little bit different than all the other books. Or the same with the CD, like DVD. I posted it, which I sold, by the way. I sold it within an hour. The Muppets DVD. Instead of taking the picture of the whole thing, I took a close-up of just Miss Piggy, Kermit, and Fozzie that were in it. Like, so the picture came out with just those 3 faces, and then the next picture was the actual CD. And I sold it. I sold it literally within 10 minutes of listing it. I sold it. So, you got to think outside the box when it comes to pictures. Okay, it's 9:02. We got to go.
All right, guys. Thank you all for coming in. Again, we'll do this once a month. We'll do different topics and stuff. Maybe next time too, we'll talk about good photos and different ways to look. And if I can get lists perfectly up, then we will definitely talk about the cross posting next time. The next one is scheduled for the first Wednesday of November. So can't believe we're talking about November already. But thank you guys. I'll see you at my auction tomorrow night with Rachel, who I'm going to yell at for not showing up tonight. She wanted this. We have Rachel on 8 p.m. Eastern, and then Donna and I Friday night. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Bye,
and,
everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.